Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing tonight? Mark May here. Welcome to the Mayhem Show with Mark May. We are on episode 11, ladies and gentlemen. How crazy is that? Episode 11 in less than 13 days. Pretty awesome. Tonight we are going live with Wendy Steen Shaner as our guest. And we are going to be cross-promoting our comic book. I've got 2 days left on Hellpug and Velocicock. We just shown off, excuse me, a couple days ago the May the 4th edition that we're gonna have for the Kickstarter for Hellpug and Velocicock for the May the 4th cover, where we did a Darth Lilith, basically where a homage myself. Uh, I will show you that right now. It is on the Kickstarter and available as we speak, guys. Go check it out. Look for Hellpug and Velocicow. That is the May the 4th cover that is released this morning. It is on the Kickstarter right now. You can go check it out and back that one. So, guys, tonight, this is how this is going to roll. We are going to bring in our amazing co-host, Mr. Lewis Perry, here in just a second. And then we're going to get to Wendy. Right when we bring on Lewis and Wendy, we're going to play a little bit of the Hellpug stuff, show off the Hellpug Kickstarter, and then we're going to get into the normal show that we would usually do, where we ask Wendy some questions and stuff like that after we get done with our cross promotions. So the first thing I want to do without any further ado is bring on the co-host with the most, Mr. Lewis Perry, ladies and gentlemen. How we doing tonight, my friend?
Tower of power, too sweet to be sour. Funky like a monkey. What's going on, brother? How are you doing? We are at the finish line, almost there. The marathon of podcast for the Mayhem show is almost at the finish line. How do you feel about that, man? Are you sad? How are you feeling? You're at the finish line, bro. How are you feeling? Mark, I can't hear you. He's speechless, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. I guess Mark is speechless. He's having some technical difficulties right here. So I'm gonna keep going. Mark is he's at the finish line of this Kickstarter. We're gonna bring in our guest in a little minute. Wow, this is unprecedented right now going on. So Mark is coming back. There you go. You're back.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, absolutely. Nope, you're gone. Anyway, I'll entertain you while Mark is having some technical difficulties. You got to check out this Kickstarter if you have not yet contributed to the Kickstarter. Please do. He is at that finish line, almost there. I mean, the Kickstarter has already been funded, but he's got a lot of tiers, lots and lots of giveaways every night. Yeah, I know he's been giving away stuff. I'm not sure if he's giving away anything tonight, but the book is endorsed. It's got celebrity endorsements. It's got other creator endorsements. Just go ahead, give Mark a shout out, help him out, and just have some fun with the book. It sounds fun. It sounds great. Artwork looks friggin' amazing. It's got a video soundtrack. It's just fantastic. We're just waiting for Mark to come back and bring in our fantastic guest for here tonight. And Mark, are you coming? On your left, Mark. On your left. Are you coming in? He should be back in a second. He's just having some technical difficulties. Anyway, if you're watching, send out some comments. Let me know if you're watching or anything. And yeah, I wish I had something else for you guys tonight. But please stand by here. We'll keep you guys entertained at the moment.
Okay,
Mark,
can you hear me?
are you there? You go.
There we go. We got it figured out now. Sorry about that, guys. So, Lewis,
It's
how
all right.
how was the show without me just now? What was going on?
I was regaling our audience with wit and sound effects, because
That,
I got a
that is
body built for sin and an appetite for passion.
so I was having fun hanging out with just because, I was having fun with them,
oh, yeah.
I'm a nice man.
just having fun.
So,
But
guys,
Well, now I feel like an
welcome
asshole.
to the show. Welcome, Lewis. To answer your question from just a second ago, am I worried or sad that it is almost over?
yes,
I am not, my friend. We are going to be moving on to the next Kickstarter after this. This is an amazing Kickstarter. It's been an amazing experience. We've only got 2 days left, and we're
Mhm.
going to try to get as many hooks as we can to get as many people to get this Kickstarter book as they possibly can, because it is a great book. Hell Pug is a lot of fun. A lot of high energy, octane humor. One of the things I wanted to show you guys real quick, right after we bring on our guest here, is going to be that Hell Pug and Velocicock video. But first, Miss Wendy Steen Shaner, how we doing tonight?
Doing good. Thanks for having me on.
See,
It
she was
is
watching me.
amazing to have you.
All I have to say is Wendy was watching me act like an idiot. So I was totally unprepared to be by myself. And Wendy, sorry
That's
about that.
that's totally fantastic. That's how we like to start all the shows, is with Lewis acting like an idiot. That's my all-time favorite
Because
part of the
I
whole
just
show.
went for an hour on my own show with Jamie, and we were rocking the house, and then here I am twiddling my thumbs. And thanks a lot, Mark, because I was just, just sitting here all by myself, and yeah.
Well, on that note, you're welcome, Lewis. And here is the video, ladies and gentlemen, for Hellpug and Velocicock for the Kickstarter. Wendy, you should watch this one with us.
Well, who's the big bad boss? I'm the big bad boss. And my name is Hellput. Talk a lot of shit when I walk. I just walk around with a bad mood. My attitude, that's bad too. If the queen said I'ma bust a move, if you cross her, I'ma bust you too. Lilith said I gotta go away to find a husband and my daddy, yeah. On a special mission, I complete the mission, always ready for a battle, eh? Find Lucifer, then bring him back. Think I gotta jump on where he hiding at. But first I gotta move the queen to a safer place where ain't nobody riot at. That's a 10-4, buddy, roger that. About to hit the city, I'll be right back. Yeah, the city of Los Angeles to a castle town where nobody at. Hold up, what is this that I see? A Velocicock, half wrapped, a half cock. Run up on him with them things cock. And around in the chamber that bang cock. Oh, now this getting crazy. Somebody else done appeared. And it look like it's a rhinoceros rex. Me and Velocicock, we have a threat. And my God, there's another now, we have a mess. And this one's an elephantitis. Me and Velocicock must be united. Kapow, kaplooey, we fighting. We striking them quicker than lightning. It's history, put it in writing.
Ladies and gentlemen, that one right there is my all-time favorite song on the Hellbringers soundtrack, which you can find right here at silentmayhemproductions.com at the Hellbringers soundtrack. That is King Marito, ladies and gentlemen, playing the Hellpug and Velocicock theme song. I love the song. I love the energy it brings to the comic book. It definitely shows you right off the bat who Hellpug and Velocicock are. Definitely one of the better songs for a book that we've put out so far. With that being said, Wendy,
Yes.
let's show them.
All right. So that
Boom, ladies and
is
gentlemen.
cross promotion.
Tell us about this, Wendy.
So this is a double-sided poker chip with artwork from Steph Wilson and Carrie Ann and Ed Smith and Russ Cassidy. Russ did the design work on setting this piece up. I am so excited for this. I was excited for Hellpug and Velocicock originally when I saw first started seeing all the promos for it. So to be doing a cross promo, with Naughty Fairies and your book. I am super excited.
I was excited too. Like I told you, I haven't cross promoted with anybody else on purpose. So this was a big step for Silent Mayhem Productions, and you were the person that we chose to do it with. So, you know, a lot of trust in Wendy here, folks. I think she's awesome. I think you should think she's awesome too. These poker chips are going to be amazing. You just saw what they look like. They did take art from Ed Smith's cover here. And as you can see, this is what it looks like for the lenticular folks. That is a sweet cover. Get on it, guys. If you haven't backed it, please back it now. It is where it is at. Boom. Ed is an amazing cartoonist and comic artist, which is very hard to find. The reason Hellpug and Velocicock look so different is because we are challenging ourselves 3 books in to make a cartoon and animated book instead of our usual comic style. I just wanted a challenge, and here it is, and we wanted to step out of the box. That's what this comic's all about, is stepping out of the box. I think you guys will really, really enjoy it if you give it a chance. As a matter of fact, giving comics a chance, Wendy's comic has some sweet covers, guys. Sweet covers. I'm actually going to show you some of those later on tonight as we get them uploaded here as we go. You'd think I'd have that ready already, but
I have it all here.
You see all the covers behind her there, folks, which are incredible. I actually backed the Kickstarter today, Wendy.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. There was a cover that I could not live without. That's just the God's honest truth. Like it was that good. It was one of those covers that you just kind of had to have, and that is the Nia Ruffino cover. So
Yeah.
and I'll be showing that off later here tonight as well. But yeah, check this out.
This is Nia's cover. This is actually the magic foil. So if you look, you can see.
Hello, baby.
So like her sleeves have the glitter and the reflective, but she does not. So it's almost like a spot foil that we did on it. And it turned out just so beautiful.
Yeah, those are gorgeous.
And then there's also a metal version. So this is a metal cover of the same piece. And it's like that mirror metal. But you can see the jewels there.
What the hell? Are you seeing this, Lewis? Are you seeing how awesome this looks? Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Hell no.
So all the metal covers that are jeweled are that same reflective mirror metal. And it's just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
That is
That's
amazing.
a super sweet cover right there, honestly. Wendy, while I'm getting some of these covers brought up, I want to show you a video for Hellpug and Velocicock. These are the last time these are ever going to be played. And I know my co-host is probably happy that he never has to see these again. And I'm pretty sure I've already shown them to you too, actually, probably last Tuesday. But I want the audience to see it one last time.
These are great.
So, prelude to this, there's a guy that is on YouTube that got like 80 million views just because he put on a damn snake hat and said, "I'm a snake." And this is that guy, and he's promoting Hellpug and Velocicock, ladies and gentlemen. Lewis is so happy he gets to watch this for the 10th time.
I'm a snake. I'm a silly little sniggy snake. Now, I was slithering around the comic book store, and I started hearing about this new comic book coming out. Now, I haven't read this thing yet, but it sounds pretty sweet. It's called Hellpug and Velocicock. That's in case you aren't a scientist, that is half velociraptor half cock, kind of like how I'm half human, half slither little snigger snake. Now, I guess that also means hell pug is half hell, half pug. Now, I used to have a pug, and they're pretty much all hell. So, hell pug and Velocicock is about to be coming out soon. Snatch that thing up and see what that's all about, because it sounds pretty sweet to a silly little snigger snake. And I know, because I'm a snake. I'm a silly little snigger snake.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is a slithery little sneaky snake. Please go back to Hellpug and Velocicock Kickstarter. I will throw a link in the comments for you as soon as I possibly can. Guys,
where's
up.
I need the file for that. I need the file for that video.
So you can take it and throw it away forever? Is that why? Yeah. Jeff Wilson says hi, Wendy.
Yeah.
Mike Wesolowski says, my first time at the Mayhem show, couldn't resist a Wendy interview. Wendy herself says hi to Steph. Steph says hi to Mark. Mark says hi to Steph. Mike. Let's see. Puppies are good sellers. Yes, they are. I mean, are we talking about your kind of puppy, Steph? Or are we talking about my little hell pug? I'm just wondering. Mark has a Kickstarter, Steph says. Steph's a cool guy. Let's see. Steph says, hi, Lewis.
Hey, what's going on, Steph? How are you doing?
Steph Wilson's a good guy. Let's see. We got a lot of comments here, guys. All right. Brett Akamura wants to say hi to everybody. Guys, as you know, Mr. Brett Akamura has done a cover for Hellpug and Velocicock. Here it is right here, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Hulk 181 homage to Mr. Herb Trimpe. Very beautiful indeed, my friend. Love that cover. And let's see. We're almost done with the comment section here, guys. Let's see. Love the video. Love the rap, Mr. Steph Wilson says. Thank you so much. You guys are taking over. Let's see. Wendy's is amazing. Wendy is amazing. Yeah. Mike says Nia Rafino's covers are so awesome. I would agree with that. They are. Mr. Akamura says hi to me. Hi back to you. Kumora. All right. Wow.
Hey, wait a minute.
That was a lot of comments.
Wait.
Go ahead, Lewis.
Steph says, love Lewis's sound effects, but
yes, he does. I am sorry, Lewis, that I did not give that to you right there. I am sorry. I realize.
Yeah, but
that.
Yeah, but since he loves my sound effects, now it's not going to play. Thanks a lot, Mark.
Oh, are you going to fart really loud?
Sad, strange little man.
Hilarious. Just like let one rip right now, dude. I know you got the fart simulator.
Oh, I got a couple of them. All
right, Wendy, I'm sorry that
there
you
have
to be on the show with us right now, because this is when we display our immaturities for sure. Wendy, so I got to tell you, we've got a lot of people watching, which is awesome. I'm pretty happy that you're on the show tonight, and I wanted to have Lewis actually ask you a couple questions here in just a second. But first, we're going to start with the one that we always start out with on this show for you. As I pull up your artwork for your covers for the Kickstarter here, when you go to shows, what's your favorite show to go to as far as cities for food? And what is your favorite food to eat at that show?
I think because I'm on the West Coast, so I really have enjoyed the Amazing Las Vegas show. That one's always been one of my favorite ones to go to. We always have a good time. I mean, you're in Vegas. How can you not? So I would say out of all the shows, that's where the best food has been.
I'm right there with you. What's your favorite place in Vegas to eat?
Diablo's.
Never had Diablos. What is that?
Monte Carlo. It's really good.
Okay, now that is, what do you usually get there?
It's Mexican food, so we'll get enchiladas, taquitos. It's just good Mexican food.
It's a good thing about living in Colorado is we get like great Mexican food out here. Like I mean, I've never had Mexican food the way we've had it out here. Like green chili wasn't a thing back in Alabama when I lived there, and then I moved here and I tried it, and I was like, of course I don't want the green chili. Who gets the green chili? Is there a green chili? Like, why would you get a green chili? Like, we only have red chili in Alabama. What are you? You're fucking with me, right? Like, do you have purple chili? Like, and then you try it and you're like, oh my God, this is completely different. This is like pork in like a green chili base, like the actual pepper, and it is fantastic. And I love it out here, man, for food. Like, I got 3 different taco places that I love, and I eat them every week, each one. In-N-Out Burger in Vegas is probably the best one. Like when I'm walking around downtown in Vegas,
I
that's
just
my favorite.
I don't get it. We have one like down the street, and we eat there like never.
I know. So here's the thing: is I hate it everywhere else. Salt Lake City was the worst I ever had. We have one in Colorado now, and I had it in Colorado Springs, and it was like a 7. For some reason, either like it could be the alcohol while I'm there, or it could be the 130 degrees and walking 10 feet about kills you. So maybe it was just that, and that's why I liked it so much. I don't know. But let's see.
Yeah, Brett, I've never been to Hawaii.
Any other places in Vegas that you like going to while you're there?
No, I mean, we pretty much just stay close to the show, and I don't gamble or anything like that. So for us, it's just kind of like do the show, hang out. I liked going to South Point when the shows were there, because you had the bowling alley, you had a movie theater right there on site. So it could be 120 outside, and you don't have to leave the hotel. So that was really cool.
That is really, really super cool. I love Vegas because it kind of feels like a sandblaster outside on your face during the day. And then at night when it's like 90 to 100 degrees, it still feels like you're in an oven. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But Steen hotel was really great because, like, I think the last amazing that was out South Point, I think, was when Man of Steel came out. So we got to see it like opening night.
Oh wow!
It was really cool because we were with all the con people watching it. It was a really cool experience. So if there was a time for an opening, that was the way to do it.
So Lewis, do you have any questions for Wendy right now?
Why did you choose comics for a medium?
You know, I had been married really young, my husband and I, and he was collecting comics before we got married, and he had to stop, and we started collecting again when the kids got older. So once they got older and I found comics, I really just fell in love with it, and I'd always wanted to share and tell stories and do some artwork. And I found that comics were the best medium for me to do that, because I can write in prose and that's fine. But I needed the visual storytelling, because that, I think, really brought my story to life. So that's why I chose comics as a medium.
All right, so being a creator, how do you choose the people that you work with? I mean, what draws you to them? What draws you to their creativity?
So what I do is I look at all of my projects from a fan standpoint. As a fan, what do I like? What do I enjoy? Who are the kind of people I want to surround myself with? Who do I want to work with? And I have the best Naughty Fairy family ever. Steph and Carrie Ann, CB, Lorenzo, Christina Haggerty. I have just kind of created this little world, that is just absolutely amazing. And I adore everybody that I work with. I love being in this comic family, this huge community, but I really enjoy being able to collaborate with others. So I find people who are like-minded, and in doing so, I find that that's what helps all of us rise, and we're all coming up together and supporting one another. I mean, I'll share out CB's stuff. I'll share out Louis Torres stuff. We'll do covers. We'll share. We'll, work together. And doing that has really just built an amazing base of people who I don't consider just fans, but they're really friends. And I just could not be happier.
Okay. Where did the name come up from?
So Naughty Fairy Stripper Assassins was something that I had been trying to come up with an interesting and kind of catching way to bring people to talk about some really difficult and taboo, social issues that are happening. So I found that using the setting of a strip club would be a great place for these girls, these fairies, to go undercover and kind of do what they have to do and assassinate some really awful people while helping their victims who have been without a voice. And these girls kind of empower them and bring them on to work with them after. So it's a really, I try not to be preachy, because I don't want that when I read a comic. So I just address the issue and we talk about it in kind of a roundabout way. It's there, it's presented, but I don't beat it into the ground.
All right. I interviewed
really cool you're doing that. Go ahead, Louis. Go ahead.
All right. I one time I had a conversation with Dan Mendoza, creator of Zombie Tramp, and he felt that when him and Nightmare Page went to comic book conventions, that a lot of times other creators or even the convention people, because of the title Zombie Tramp, the promoters themselves were kind of looking at them kind of strange, like what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Do you feel that way with the title of your book?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
The last show I was at, because if you can see my beautiful fairy here, she is naked. This is David Harrigan. And she was my first cover, and she's one of my favorites. And I was at the show, and I had couples walk by, and like women were like covering their boyfriends or their husbands' eyes as they walked by, shielding the children away. And it's kind of funny, because I'm like, come and talk to me and I can change your mind about what the story's about. So yeah, I get a lot of looks and stuff, but that was before I started doing the Kickstarters, really. And that was really early on. We haven't, the Naughty Fairy series has really taken off in the COVID era. So I'm hoping when we get back to shows, people are going to be looking for me instead of hiding from me.
Okay. Now, have you found more of a? Now, I lost my train of thought here. Have you? My Lord, it's just like boom all the time. All the yeah, I know. All the times get hit in the head here. Have you found a? Yeah, I know. What the heck? Please stand by. The monkey is
while Louis is
Mark.
thinking, and we're talking about professional wrestling. Here is December Lace's cover for the Naughty Fairy Stripper Assassins.
Yes, she's one of my fairy cosplayers from Even. She's done a great job. This is her second cover set that she's done. She was on book 4, and now she's returning for book 5.
December's awesome. Louis, she wrestled Mickey James and actually sent me a video of that, which I thought was pretty amazing. Yeah. She's very, very cool, my dude.
I adore her.
And she shared the Kickstarter, which I thought was pretty amazing too.
Nice.
I believe she did that.
She is one of
nice.
the biggest supporters of independent creators. She will share and spread the love, and she just has such a love for this industry and just wants to help. And she's done an amazing job doing that. Yes, she is.
Okay, I remember my question. It just popped back into my head for Wendy. Do you find that social media with the content of the art is hindering you, especially with Facebook? Not so much Instagram. Instagram you can post just about anything, but Facebook does hinder a lot of artwork, whether it shows a side. I'm going to use a bad word here, side boob or anything like that. Facebook will flag you. Have you ran into any issues with that?
I don't want to jinx myself. So can I not answer that, because so far
Fair enough.
we haven't had too many things, so we're good.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. I had to get that monkey rolling again. That's what it was.
Yeah, Brett, there is an option for digitals for 1 through 4 on the Kickstarter.
So I would like to show off a few more of these covers. Let's talk about this one right here for a second, Wendy.
Courtney Rose Dameron and let's see, no, who did that? No, Linnea Di Napoli did the colors for that one. I had to think. I have so many covers. Sorry. Yeah, no jinxies. Doom stuff. Doom.
So speaking of Steph Wilson.
Yes. He did a cover set. So that's Maven. He wanted to do a sea dragon, and Carrie Ann did a watercolor painting in the back. So that's a background.
Wow, she did a watercolor painting in the back, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she did that one too. So that is that's Aislinn. She's our other boy. They're sisters. And that's my little Luna. In the story, there's a little dragon, and the dragon's name is Little One, but Little One is based off of my bearded dragon, Luna. Thank you, Brett.
Let's talk about this one right here for a second from a guy that I actually know pretty well. The first time I ever met this guy was at the first time I ever met this guy was at it was kind of like a comic show. It was set up at the basement of Vision Oddities and Comics, and I'll never forget. It was pretty cool. I was sitting right next to Monty, and I remember like watching him draw a lady death with a ballpoint pen in my notebook, and I was just sitting there like amazed at this guy. The first time I had ever met him, first time I ever knew who he was. And I remember wanting to learn from him after that. So he was going to try to set up classes, and we never got the chance. But I was so close to almost being able to learn from him, and maybe learning how to use airbrush and stuff like that. But I wanted to talk about it for a little bit. It's a sweet cover.
Yeah, this cover turned out beautiful. I think he still has the original that's up for sale right now. It is amazing. So that's Aislinn, and I tried really hard. I tried really hard. I had asked Monty a while ago. I would say it was probably 2 years ago. I asked about doing a cover, and he was slammed. And I just kind of kept, every once in a while, maybe every 6 months, I'd kind of say, hey, can you do it? And he finally said yes. And he whipped this piece out, and I was just like, this is amazing. And then he asked if Sanju could color it, and I'm like, yeah, of course. So Sanju did the colors. So this is the regular version, and then there's a variant as well. So for that one, I also have it in holofoil, and I've got it in the metal. So if you see, this is the regular metal with the jewels on it.
Oh wow. Good Lord. I love those
Just
jeweled versions.
So that's that. And then the holofoil, I'll show you. This is the sunset version. So this is the virgin cover.
Wow.
And like I said, I chose pieces that I would want. Like these
Right.
are pieces that I want in my collection. So to be able to have them on my comic series is like a dream come true. These are those things that you're so excited about. And I've been wanting to work with Monty for a really long time. And so when he agreed, I could not be more excited. And then
Oh,
I
yeah,
also
it doesn't get much bigger than that.
this is the pencils. So there's like a pencils version. And this one you can only get buying the complete set.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But it just turned out so amazing. And there's a t-shirt of this one. Sanju had posted today, he got his t-shirt in the mail all the way in India. And he was wearing it today. And I was just like, he got it. And it looks so awesome. I was so excited.
I got a care package I got to put together for that guy too, of all the stuff he's done for me that I actually have still. So just haven't had a chance yet. He's usually my color artist for everything almost that I do. Russ Cassidy is another guy that I use a lot.
Yeah.
I usually don't branch out too much, but this time we did branch out a little bit for the piece that I did for you.
Yeah.
That you have decided that you're going to make the back cover for the
That is
book.
our
For all the
Kickstarter
books.
back exclusive. So yeah, so that's the one. Do you have it?
You want me to show it?
Yeah, let's show it. So the and then Piper, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Is it Riddich?
I think it's Rudich.
Riddich? She did the colors for it. So it's kind of that
It's a collaboration, you know what I mean? From pretty much she's done a cover for me for a book that's coming out here soon, and I respect her work, and I wanted to see if we could collab and do a piece together. So that's pretty much what this piece is. She did the colors, and I love them. I think they're great. Uh, I think the piece was one of the hardest and most challenging pieces I've ever done as far as putting the piece together. I took the picture that Wendy gave me, and I just kind of changed the pose around a little bit to where she's facing forward, and it kind of looks like. I mean, guys, you just don't understand how hard this one kind of was, but I really appreciate it. Feet and hands in tow, ladies and gentlemen. I can't draw them both. But I'm pretty excited to have it as the back cover, and I was excited to have Piper help me on that one. Thank you for the chance. Thank you for having me, not only on the cross promotion, but also on your Kickstarter and on your back cover. I think that's amazing. I think it is. Let's talk about your artwork for a second.
Okay. Yes. So that's my base cover. It's $10. You can pick that up. It's also in the catch-up series. So if you get books 1 through 5, that'll be the one you get. That's Aislinn. I do all my art as 3D renderings. So I use Daz Studio. I go into Photoshop. I use Topaz Studio, and I work in that medium. I find it's faster for me to do that than doing sketching because it takes me way too long to do it, and I would never finish anything.
This cover is unique.
How do
It
you
doesn't
pick your
look like any of
models?
the other ones.
You know what? I've created her, and she's been my base model now for the last few books. I kind of changed her up a little bit, but she's when I think of her, this is who she is. So, yeah, it's just, this is her now. I don't know if that makes any sense. because I've done a couple different versions of her, and I've settled on this one. And I just really like her. She's very sassy, and she's very energetic, and she's got a good personality, and she's fun loving, but don't mess with her.
You can tell from the cowboy hat right here and looking down, she means business. Like the Johnny Cash song was playing in the background right now. You know you're about to get assassinated by this stripper fairy. Just saying.
You're in trouble.
You're in trouble. Speaking of being in trouble, here's trouble right here, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cara Nicole.
Cara Nicole, oh my gosh. I have been so lucky to work with her and to call her a friend. We have been working together since book 2, and she's been on every cover now. She's gone back, and we've got her on book 1 for a Las Vegas. We did a Las Vegas exclusive. She's done a Fan Fusion exclusive. She has been amazing, and she has worked her tail off for me. She made both sets of wings. So this one is the black set of wings, but she also has a white set of wings, which was the initial wing set that she made. And I said, well, Aislyn's wings do change color. They're kind of like a mood ring. So when she's not in a happiest of moods, her wings turn black, and she's like, I'm on this. So she put those together, and we happened to be out in Arizona when she was working on those wings. It was like 110 outside, and she's out there working on these things. Like, she puts heart and soul into everything she does.
Hello, baby.
She is an amazing person. And her and I are talking about a kind of an exciting little adventure, hopefully to happen either at the end of this year or in the beginning of next year. So we'll keep you posted as things come along with that exciting endeavor that we're hopefully going to get together and do.
Let's talk about this one right here, Wendy.
Okay, so Nancy Vasconcelos did the painting for this one, and there's another one that she did that's the Cowgirl Fairy. I have both of those here too. So that's Maven, and that's the sister. And at the end of book 4, without giving too much away, the girls end up getting separated. And we find out that she ends up going to ancient China, and we don't know where Aislyn ends up. So that's why there's 2 very different types of covers with the girls. One fairy is in the cowgirl outfit, and the other is in more of the Asian flair. So I do wait till you guys see these. Oh my goodness. So you ready to see the medal on this one? This one is amazing.
Wow.
So that's Aislyn, and you can see the jeweling here.
Wow.
And the hairpiece and on her clothing. And then this one, she's got it in at her belt and on her wings.
That's really fantastic, and the medal looks great.
The medals I have available in both as covers, and I will have medal prints, and there's a mystery medal print package. And in there, you have an opportunity of getting some of these jeweled medals as a print, not just as a cover. So there's lots of different places that you can get different types of pieces. And I've got, I think, 3 different mystery type levels.
With the mystery type of levels, what are the chances?
I've got it low. So I have they're 2 to 3, depending on how many. So figure for every 10, 1 is going to have a jeweled medal in the mystery medal package. If it's and they're different. So it's going to be 1 of those covers. So it's not like they're all going to be the same jeweled medals. Does that make sense? So
Oh,
there's
yeah, totally.
one chance out of 10 individual medals, one will be a jewel.
Oh wow.
So then it
Yeah,
could be
1 in 10
MC, it
chance.
could be Steph, it could be CB, but that it depends on how many there are. There'll be just the last Kickstarter we had 33 mystery envelopes. So there were, I want to say I put 8 jeweled metal covers in those packages.
Awesome.
So I want
did it.
people to feel like they've got a chance at getting these too, and they're all in these beautiful mirrored metals.
Yeah.
Now, did the
That's a big thing.
how were the mystery boxes perceived?
Well, we're shipping now, so we're in the process of getting all of that out right now.
No, what I mean, were did people actually go after them? Did
I had a lot of
okay.
people. Yeah,
Okay.
I think
So-
I make all the medals myself, so I think I made 150 medals total.
How
for
long
the
did it take?
campaign. And that was across all the different tiers.
How long
Wow.
did each one take, or how long does one take?
Well, I don't do the jeweling, so I just do the medals, and the medals take, I don't know, 45 seconds to put together. I mean, it doesn't take me very long to do. But the jeweling I have, Shannon, I always butcher her name, but Princess Jewel, who does all the jeweling for Coffin Comics, that's who does the jeweling for me. Shannon Gabra, somebody can pronounce it for me. I would love that.
Okay,
Shannon.
don't worry. Shannon, just say Shannon. Shannon does it. What made you choose that medium? What made you choose the jewel and the metal? Is it something you wanted?
So
Because
I get to do strippers. Strippers have glitter and glitz, and there's sparklies.
no,
So it's like such a perfect fit.
do they really?
I wanted to figure out how to put glitter in the stretch goals, and I didn't want to ruin the book, so I did not put any glitter anywhere. But I am looking for a way to incorporate glitter into my stretch goals, so be on the lookout for that coming up. There, thank you, Steph.
Perfect idea. Just get a little vial and put the glitter in it.
I'm so afraid. So when I do my fulfillment, I take so much pride in how my stuff gets shipped. I wrap each one like a little gift, and I am super protective of how everything gets shipped and not damaging anything, and it's really, really important. So I have not put anything that could possibly leak or break or poke. I really wanted to protect everything. Shannon's here.
Hey, Shannon, how do you say your last name?
All of your jewels.
Right.
Okay. Garam.
Wait. No, wait. It's easy. Shannon, spell your last name, enunciate it, and then we can just sound it out that way and quickly, because my pumpkin time is coming up. So just remember when we watched Sesame Street as a kid, do it like that so we all know how to say your last name. There. Galarno. There you go. See, perfect.
Galarno. Oh my. Well, I've sent shot glasses, and I've sent coffee mugs, and they have safe weight. Metals are one of the hardest things, and most I worry so much about shipping metals, because one ding and it's ruined. So I really package them like crazy to make
Tell
sure.
us about this cover right here.
That's Becky Fuller. Oh, I love Becky. So this is her first debut full cover that she's done, drawn and colored. And it was an honor to have her on the project for this. So she did some stretch goals for me on the last campaign, and they're darling. And she's been doing all sorts of these tarot style stretch goals for different indie artists. And so I said, I have to get you on the cover. And she said, can I use a tiger? And I said, yes, put a tiger in there. Do it. Even though we have no tiger, I don't care. I love the tiger. I think the tiger is amazing. And I was just excited. So that is her debut cover. I love Becky. She's an amazing person. And there is another stretch goal coming up that Becky is involved in. that has not been revealed yet.
Oh, secret stretch goal, ladies and gentlemen. I
Yeah.
want to tell you a little something about Becky Fuller real quick. She made her published debut with Silent Mayhem Productions with me, and her first cover ever was with me on the cover for Dawn of the Devil, where she colored my work from before, and she's making her first full interior colors on the Kickstarter after this one. So I happen to love Becky Fuller more than anybody in the world. So to see you give her her first full cover, being one of her mentors, I just want to say congratulations, Becky, and thank you, Wendy.
I absolutely adore Becky. So I'm so proud of her. She's been working her tail off, and she's been everywhere. So it's great.
I got one question for Wendy before I turn into a pumpkin. How do you choose your stretch goal? All right. How do you choose your stretch goals? How do you choose your rewards? How do you say, okay, this is going to be for this, this is going to be for this, this is going to be for that, and the rest of them, you all suck? How do you choose your stuff?
I am like, I love my stretch goals. I think giving stretch goals, and a lot of them, is super important because I am so thankful for each one of my backers, each one of my supporters, that I just can't stop giving. I have given so many different things. So I always kind of start with the same 5 or 6. You know, I do an exclusive back cover. I add some pages to the product, the book. I will put in a poker chip early on. I do some trading cards and some cosplay photos because, as Steph says, there are so many, and that's why I can't choose. So there's lots. But I look at things that I enjoy, and that's what I put into my campaigns. So there's 22 stretch goals unlocked already, and we're like on day.
That's insane.
Wednesday.
That's insane, folks.
Yeah, so it's like 5 days. So we're still just getting into it, and I have so many more plans. So it's all stuff, and that's how I come up with it. It's all stuff that I enjoy. Plus, I make a lot of the stretch goals myself, so it's a way for me to get kind of my crafting on, and it's very personal. It's not just me just buying whatever. Is there a bottle opener? You know, Steph, I'm waiting on an answer for that.
I gotta let you know, I love where you do or what you do with your stretch goals. I'll probably ask you about a couple of those myself for my own campaigns. Lewis, it's almost that time for you tonight. So what I'm going to let happen for the next 3 minutes is I am going to let you cut a promo about Help Hug and Velocicock, and then Naughty Fairy afterwards. But you got to do it in the Macho Man voice.
Ooh, all right. God,
all attention on you, my friend. You got this.
I haven't did it. Tower of power, too sweet to be sour, funky like a monkey. Oh yeah. The time is ticking. Yeah, Velocicock and Pug. Yeah, go to the Kickstarter. Do it. My voice is kind of going right now because of the second shot that I got for the coronavirus. Yeah, but make sure, dig it. You know, hold on. If I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it right.
Do it right. We'll give you time to do it right because that was good enough. Here we go.
That's what was missing.
Hold it. Tower of power, too sweet to be sour, funky like a monkey. Oh yeah, go and support the Kickstarter for Wendy and Mark. Yeah, this is the Macho Man Lewis Perry talking to you right now from the Angry Geeks. Yeah, time is ticking. Yeah, cream of the crop, brother. Dig it. All right, there you go. There's my promo. I am tired. I need to go to sleep. I need to go to sleep. 2 shows a night. That's it. Try to veal. Lewis Perry from the Angry Geek Show 4. Mark May in the Mayhem Show. And this lady down here. Go find her. Go support her Kickstarter. You know what? I got so many friends on Facebook. I didn't even know it. I'm friends with her on Facebook. I was just going to go friend her, and it says I was already your friend. Go figure. That's how popular she is. Go support the book.
When you're a TV star like Lewis, ladies and gentlemen.
Public access. So what? 5 markets. Yeah. I'm the real deal. Anyhow, support these Kickstarters, please. It means a lot to me because they're my friends. Go support them. Do it. Dig it. Ooh, yeah, brother. Yeah. See ya soon.
Damn, that was fucking great.
Thank
Excuse
you.
my French, ladies and gentlemen, but he pretty much just killed that. That's why
How do you
Lewis is
follow
the
that?
man.
I can't. I
Yeah,
can't.
how do you follow that? Right, right. You want to know how? Oh, he did. He cut me off. I usually bring him back on after he cuts himself off, just to embarrass him. He got me this time. He took himself out of here too quick. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue rolling with the show tonight. Now that it's just me and Wendy, the first thing I'm going to do, we are going to, let's see, bring up this cover right here because this is my favorite cover of the entire Kickstarter. Uh, as everybody knows, maybe some don't, Nia Rufino did the boss card for set 2 for the Hellbringers deck. She's thick and thin in the Hellbringers lore, believe it or not. And I actually own the original art for Octo von Wolfenwings, which was her boss card. She is amazing. Wendy, please tell me about this cover and tell me how you know Nia.
Okay, so I have. Oh gosh, I met Nia. Oh man, 10 years ago, 8 years. I mean, it's been so long, and I have followed Nia forever. She has just been one of my favorite people, and her and I became friends, and I just adore her. She's just got the biggest heart, and she is just a hoot to be with. So I had her. Actually, she colored Tone Rodriguez's cover for Naughty Fairies 1 way back when we first started. And it was at a time when she had left, and it was before she came back all the way. So she colored it, and she actually just put NR as her signature. She was like, I'm keeping it on the down low. It's a secret. So when I got ready to do book 5, I'm like, okay, fairies are right up Nia's alley, and I'm going to see if she wants to do one. And I asked her, and she was all in. So I just gave her free reign. I said, she's blonde, her wings, you can do white, pink, or black, have fun. And this is the piece she came up with, and I adore it. It turned out beautiful.
So, like I said, there's certain covers that I just have to have. And this is one of those ones that is one of those covers.
Yeah.
This, in my opinion, is going to go down as one of those like legendary style covers from the indies that you don't forget for like 15 years at least. Like that's what this is. And it's crazy because the pose that she pulls off here, it's just one of those poses that you're just like, damn. And then like, just giving the peace sign up the top above the hat.
Yeah.
It's just cool, man. Like everything about this cover is cool. I like the glow from the from down here, whatever these are, like the little flower glow things. Anytime a cover has floaty glow things, it pretty much has sealed the deal for me. And if you guys think I'm kidding, the other two before this that I can mention would be Ebass, of course, doing the cover for Tom Hutchinson that we talked about earlier on the show, and that's one of them. And then Don Monteague had done another one for, I believe it was, I think it might have been Divinica, and it might have been issue 2, but glowy things floating in the air, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you still Mark May's heart in a cover,
Well,
especially like this.
It's fairies, so you have to have magic.
And that's what that is. I love it. I had to have it. I bought it. I'm just saying. I bought it, guys.
We'll have it soon.
Let's see. Steph Wilson says, love, love, love. Nia Rufino, so sweet, so thoughtful. Such an amazing artist. I agree with you.
She is. She did some mystery boxes a while back. I think it was last summer. And my husband got one for me for Christmas. It was the most amazing adventure to open. The way she packaged it was phenomenal. Like you open it and it was like an adventure going through each piece. Like the thought that went into creating it was amazing. So if you get a chance to pick up a Nia Rufino mystery box, do it. It was amazing. I ended up, there was a colored sketch. She did it was one of her Secret Life of Crows. It was a black and white sketch cover that she hand colored. It turned out amazing with a print, a t-shirt. She had little candies in there. It was phenomenal. So you have to check out one of those. It is awesome. So I don't know if she's doing any more of those soon, but if she does, get it.
You had me at candies.
Yeah. All these different little, I don't know, Japanese type candies. It was cool.
I love those. One of my friends from Japan gives those to me all the time when we're at shows, and I love them. But here's the thing is, like you're talking about, nobody else does that. That's the thoughtful process that she has above all other artists sometimes, where, she kind of is up there on the echelon of, just really nice people to be around. And here's the thing is, when you talk to her at first, a lot of fans, they'll say, I'm intimidated to talk to her, I'm scared to talk to her, something like that. Don't be, man. Like, she's ready to talk to you. That's just, that's how it is, man. She's
just
awesome.
darling, and she has such a wonderful, good soul. She's just such a sweetheart.
She is, and she's a superstar too. That's the other thing is she is a superstar, guys. When you meet her, you just kind of feel like you're in the presence of like say in wrestling. A superstar would be somebody in today's terms like a Seth Rollins or something like that. We always talk about wrestling on the Mayhem show. So she's up there on the list, guys, as far as like our stars in the industry right now. She's way up there. And here's the thing is just this cover, guys, it just puts her in another realm altogether again. And that's what she does. She just keeps improving every year.
Yeah.
It's insane. I really like these covers that she's been doing on her own. You know what I mean? I really do.
She has Secret Life of Crows that she's been working on. I think she's got, I don't remember which one. Is it 3 or 4 that she's finishing up with Raven, and that's going to be coming out, and it's amazing. I can't wait for it. Yes. Oh, and I love all 3 of them, Niai, Dawn, and Ebas. They're fantastic people.
Yeah, I bought Ebas a beer at Salt Lake City. We actually walked over to the beer stand, and I was buying me and him a beer, but I think he took both and drank them both. I can't remember, but he's a cool guy. Dawn, I've met Dawn several times. I'd love to have her do a cover for Hellbringers. I think she'd be great. She's just so busy right now. Ebas is one of those guys that I'm gonna try to have do a cover the moment I can afford it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And here is, let's see. Yeah, we could, Mike. That's dude. I mean, this is one of the best covers.
I look at that reflective foil cover, and because of where I put in the glitter to come through, it just is so magical. I just can't say enough about that piece. It just accents the right places and just breathes new life into it. Because if you look at the way the twinkle is, you can see the glitter if you hit the right light, and the background disappears, but the background stays, if that makes sense.
No, it does. You're using spot foil, right?
It's actually, the whole cover is foil. It's a white printing. So it's all foil. Okay. The back is all glittered. I don't know if you can tell there. It's hard. It's hard, but it's there. So
I just did a few glitter covers for Jengar and Shred. I love the glitter covers.
Yeah, so you can see the glitter's there, and then you turn it and it disappears. The image in the back disappears. So it just becomes I call them magical, because they are, and they're with fairies, so you can't beat that.
Can't go wrong with magic fairies, folks. Tell them, Wendy.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, magical fairies.
All right, and speaking of magical fairies, why don't you tell us a little bit about this one?
So this is David Harrigan's piece, and he stepped out of his traditional art style. So this was his first one that he did for me.
I
And
love that piece
this
behind
one
you.
is now the last one that he's done for me. And to see his art style change and grow, and it is stunning. I cried when I saw this because I was just like, oh my gosh, that's one of my covers, and it's beautiful, and I'm so glad it's going to be in my collection forever in a special archive, and I'm so happy. So he did a naughty and a nice, so that's the nice version.
I agree, Wendy. Your covers do look amazing with all the different covers and poses and stuff. Uh, I gotta ask you about one more, and then we're gonna move on to Hellpug and Velocicock.
Okay.
Been doing my best to put all the focus on you tonight, my friend, for being here.
Oh, that's so sweet. Because I know we gotta promote your stuff because you're running out of time, and we've got to get you more.
More days.
That Sarah Frazetta cover is amazing. This stuff.
Let's talk about it here in just a second. I want to talk about this one right here, Wendy. Tell me about the last one.
So this is CB Zane, and I love working with CB. He just, like, I say what I want, and he just knows exactly what it is and does it. So this is the nice version, and thanks, Rob.
That's pretty sweet, Rob.
Yeah. So that one I have also in a jeweled metal. It turned out so pretty. So
let me bring that up real quick.
See the jewels in on her hat, in her wings. You see them there. Shannon did a great job doing these. So yeah, he actually, we had talked about his colors because he colored this, and normally he does not color his own work. He usually has somebody else do it. And he said, do you mind if I try a couple things? And we talked about some different strategies and some different coloring techniques. And he said, let me try something. And I sent him a couple videos, and he looked them over, and he goes, oh my gosh, this is like a game changer. So he colored this piece. I'm so proud of him. He did a great job on it. The naughty version is just as good. I just can't show it on Facebook because, you know, I can't. But yeah, so this is the piece he did, and she just looks beautiful.
Oh, Steph, you're so funny. Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is CB Zane's cover, right? CB Zane. I like his work. I think that is the third thing I've seen from him that I really like. So that's pretty cool to see, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have been talking about naughty fairies for most of the night. Now we're going to bring up a little bit of Hellpug and Velocicock to give you a little bit of change of pace here. We're going from pretty girls and fairies to a pug and a half raptor, half cock.
Now, that pug is amazing. I think he has got the cutest little face. He is darling.
See, Brad Akamura says, I want to work with Wendy. Would be nice drawing women instead of elephants and pugs. Brad Akamura, I'm sure there will be an opening now that you're gone. Just kidding, my friend. We will see you for the next Kickstarter. I love this guy. I love Brett. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Brett. All right, so, ladies and gents, let's bring up Brett's cover. Let's have that be the first cover that we bring up here as we talk about Hellpug and Velocicock. He was drawing a pug and an elephant. He is not lying. That elephant's name is Elefante Titus. So Elefante Titus, ladies and gentlemen, like Elephant Titus. I'm just helping you out there. Just helping the people that didn't get it out there. Okay, so and then here's Hellpug right here, and then there's Velocicock at the bottom of this cover. I love this cover. I think it's great. There is no virgin option for this cover. It is just that one option. So go check it out on the Kickstarter. We are going to bring up a few more of these. Let's see. Let's see. Red Arkamore says, "Hey, Mark, you're killing my last name." And then he said, "Wool killer," after I said what I said. And
Well,
then he says,
right?
"Wendy might pronounce your last name right."
Wesolowski. Did I do it right? Let me
It's
know.
Akamura. Akamura. It's Akamura. I'm from Alabama, man. I mean, I'm saying it with my southern accent and I'm still saying it right. Dude, I watched The Last Samurai. The dude's name was Akamura on there. I'm gonna say it just like it every time, okay? Jesus Christ.
Well, did I say it right, Mike?
Let's see.
Wesolowski.
All right, so we are gonna show you all of the covers. Every one of them.
Nice.
This one right here is Hellpug and Velocicock by Ed Smith at the top left. And it just kind of switches back and forth here. If you get the lenticular version, this is what it's going to look like as it switches from the trade to the Virgin. I love working with Ed. This whole process has been fun. We've only got a couple pages left. I'd like to hire him again for number 2 if we ever do a number 2. But just because he's been one of the most fun people to ever work with, and his action scenes in this book are insane. Let's bring this back up. Ian Chase Nichols, who does the Tick for New England Comics. If you haven't ever read the Tick, I really recommend it. It was one of the cartoons that came on when I was a kid, and I loved it. I loved it. And Patrick Warburton, when he did the live action version of the show, was awesome. Ian currently works for Alternate Reality as well, so check out all his stuff. They do a great job putting together some comics. I love this cover because of the story it tells. You can tell Lilith is kind of making fun of old Hellbug here, making him take pictures. The way Adina makes me take pictures and dress up, I totally get it. Let's see. You can see Velocicock at the bottom down there, just kind of laughing because he has to take pictures with his mom. All right, folks. Let's bring this up and let's talk about a cover that Wendy was talking about just a little bit ago. This is the Sarah Frazetta homage to her grandfather, the great Frank Frazetta, my all-time favorite artist, ladies and gentlemen, to a piece called The Egyptian Queen, which is one of his most famous paintings ever. Wendy, what do you think about this?
The original was one of my favorites, and so this is just a perfect homage to it, and it's just beautiful. I am so excited for this. It is beautiful. I've seen a few out there. Steph did a really beautiful one for Sisterhood. And this one is absolutely stunning. So there's, that one's because it's such a beautiful piece originally, to want to do a homage for it. I mean, each one that I've seen has done a really great job, but this one, it just speaks to me. It's beautiful. It really has her. She really put a lot of the original feel to it, and I think that's what really brings it to life.
I own the original to this, so I'm actually going to get a frame and put it in my living room if I ever get a living room. So the this piece, the great thing I liked about this piece is Sanju's colors, which is something we don't talk about enough. Is the man is a genius, might be one of the best artists I've ever seen in my entire life, and what he does digitally to pieces like this, to my pieces, just kind of levels this up by tenfold. I love working with Sanju. Can't wait to work with him again. I've got 1 or 2 more covers planned for the year for my productions. So who knows how that goes, though. I always end up doing 2 per Kickstarter. Speaking of
Sanju
which,
is amazing. I love working with him. He's done a few pieces for me. And every time, I mean, utmost professional, beautiful work. It's amazing. He actually did his own pencils for me. He has a set of 3 that he did for book 3. I think it was. Yeah, for book 3. I have a regular, a naughty, and a nude, and it was amazing. So I was super excited.
The shit I let make the show. You know what I'm saying? Oh Lord.
But yeah,
All right.
Sanju. Now, do you know how to pronounce his last name?
Is it Navangene? Navangene?
Navangane.
Navangane?
That's how it's pronounced.
I have been murdering it.
I sent him audio recording. I said, "Is this how you pronounce it?" And he said, "Yes." Because my friend, she is from India. And she said, "No, this is how you say it. Ask him." And I said, "Okay." And he goes, "You are the first person to pronounce it correctly."
Oh my God.
It's
Listen, ladies
Navangane.
and gentlemen, I'm usually embarrassed, but right now I'm a little bit more embarrassed than usual. Like I wasn't even close. But that's how I've been saying it like every live show that we do.
And
So that's why I usually just say Sanju. You know
he
what I mean?
goes to Sanju. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's legendary to have one name, be known by one name as an artist. Like everybody knows this guy's Sanju. Like he's the Sanju. You know what I mean? Like there's no other Sanjus. Like it's just him. But what I was saying is the second cover that we actually did for Hellbringers, that was my cover, is the May the 4th edition that comes out tomorrow. It is already out right now on the Kickstarter as of this morning, just in case I get banned from Facebook again. It's only been 24 hours. You guys don't know. It could happen by the end of this entire show.
No, I think we can keep it on the up and up.
Keeping it on the up and up. I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the special cover. Please check it out right now. Go back it. There is a Virgin set, so you can get the trade, the Virgin, and the Chromium. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, you're not going to want to miss this one. This is going to be super rare. There's only 25 of those Virgins even made, which means there's probably only going to be 10 Chromium. Let's see. Hellpug stretch goal. Oh my God, this is fantastic. Hellpug stretch goal. Mark pronounces Brett's name right. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll happen at $20,000. $20,000 surprise stretch goal. We will pronounce Brett's name right. Oh my God, I love you guys. You guys are hilarious. Look, you'll still get it wrong.
Yep.
That's fantastic. I will still get it wrong. So that is the cover, ladies and gentlemen. That one. Oh my God. Okay, let's move on to the bottom 4 of the 8 covers, and let's take a look at Mr. Stephen Pawala's cover with Russ Cassidy on colors. It is awesome to see Steve back. Have you ever met Steve, Wendy, by chance?
I have not.
He is a very large Hawaiian guy. You sure you haven't met him?
Mm-hmm.
He was at Vegas. I want to say it was 2 of the past 4 years, maybe, the last time we did Vegas. He was with Chad Harden a bunch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I even got over to that side of the show.
Right. Well, they usually were in a corner, so I understand. Like, yeah.
I kind of get like I especially if I'm vending, I'm lucky if I can get out. I can escape to the docks for a minute and then I have to get back to my table. So I don't get to visit as much. I like attending and then just bringing my box as a show on the go. So
I like that.
I'm
I like
looking
the whole
forward
show
to
on the
getting
go
back to shows so that I can meet all of these amazing people that I've gotten to get to know on through social media in the COVID era.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm ready for it to come back too.
I
And
was fortunate to be able to meet you at that show because
you were.
otherwise, I
Yeah.
mean, that was right before. That was the last show I think I did before the shutdown.
Yeah, I love Vegas. You are never gonna see me miss a Vegas show. Anytime I can sit there with an open bottle of Jack Daniels at the table, I am going to go to that show. Period. So that's Steve's cover, guys. It is an amazing cover. We're going to talk about one of the superstars in the chat room right now, Mr. Steph Wilson and Carrie Ann, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at this cover
is
real quick.
adorable. Oh my goodness, I just love it. Steph did a great job, and Carrie Ann's colors, that red, oh my goodness, it's amazing.
So Tom Hutchinson takes credit for the background of this cover. I thought that was great. Steph, one of the best things about working with Steph is his ability to take direction and also his ability to hold on one second. I gotta show this. I gotta show this. Yeah. It's an amazing show. They call it amazing for a reason, okay? And here's the other one from Mr. Steph Wilson himself. Mark made me hide her butt. Which I absolutely understand. Here's the thing about Steph's work, guys, is he draws it sexy. At Silent Mayhem Productions, we like sexy and also classy at the same time. This is hilarious. Steph says, he said it wasn't a Jimmy Noble cover, which is not what I said at all, but that's hilarious. Let's see. It's special announcement, folks. Steph Wilson is the new Mega Baller Coffin tier. Oh, Lord. Anyways, I'm trying to give you props here, Steph. This cover is great because number one, the little puppy is just so cute. Like the way he made the puppy is great. The way he drew Lilith with the hair, though, like the hair is what stands out in this cover to me. Like it's fantastic. So
that's Steph's favorite thing to draw is hair, feathers, wings, and water droplets.
And butts.
And butts are class. Only bubble butts.
Bubble butts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our star superstar in the comment section for tonight. And in all our Kickstarters, really. Let's take a look at this guy's cover right here for a second. That right there, folks, is Mr. Mark May's cover, and it has Sanju colors. Let me try this again. Sanju.
Nivangane.
Say it.
Nivangane.
Nivangane. That's how I'm going to say it from now on, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. Nivangane.
Let's see. Steph Wilson says, who is the artist formerly known as Mark May?
Now, what's your pug's name?
So my pug's actual name is Luke, which is funny because it's like Lucifer's like puppy. Lucy. Luke.
That's darling.
Mark May, is he new? I'm a little new, Steph, but not as new as you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love that guy. Steph, when you were talking about pizza earlier, it actually made me hungry. My girlfriend's trying to make me eat healthy, so I'm eating these healthy tacos. I really could use some pizza right now. Let's see. So, without further ado, let's show our last cover down at the bottom right. It's a Mr. Joseph Rubinstein, aka the legend himself. Worked for Marvel, worked for DC. Question is who hasn't he worked for, period? And what book has he not inked? Because that dude literally on the 80s and 90s was on everything. Everything. This is a watercolor painting that he did for Hellpug and Velocicock. The original is incredible. It might be one of the best pieces of art I've ever seen in person for comics or original art, period. Like, I don't know how he does it. It's one of those that it's incredible to watch him paint and draw and do all the things he does. And it just seems like it gets better every time. This dude started as an inker, okay, and has become this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it's crazy to me. Steph, thanks, man. Brett, tacos are far from healthy indeed, my friend, but they are way better than the 19 pieces of bacon that I'd rather eat on the cheeseburger. Let's see. I think he's a thin crust guy. Stefan's the guy with the pizza right flank, unless it's wrapped in a lobster roll. God, I would love a lobster roll pizza. Is that an actual thing? Because I would have that right now, guys. Anyways, that's Joseph Rubenstein's cover. Joe will be a guest with me at Colorado Springs. We are the first 2 artists to be announced right now for the huge lineup of people that will be at Colorado Springs. Guys, if you don't know, Colorado Springs is one of the best conventions in the country, along with Rhode Island Comic Con. Those guys seriously put on the best shows, have the best big celebs out there. So come on out, check us out. You will love it. And they put on a great show. You'll see. Wendy, it is 8:30 at night, and we have cross-promoted all we can cross-promote. I've shared the heck out of your Kickstarter. You've talked about my Kickstarter. Let's see. Steph says
You
bacon,
guys
and that is
all,
the
I
last
think
thing
everybody
we will
who's
hear.
watching right now live, I think, has already backed both projects.
Yeah. I think they have too. Actually, everybody that I'm seeing right now probably has, which is awesome, guys. Again, the last thing I want to show you is this
So
right
thank you
here.
all for doing that, for backing and supporting us little guys and helping these projects come to life. Because without you, we can't make this possible.
That's absolutely true. I'm showing the poker chip right now for if you back both projects between us.
Back both projects and just send me an email, send me a message. Just say, hey, I back to help out. I've been smiling too long. Back help hug, and I will make sure you get a poker chip. Hi, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the star of the show. This is Violet. Show them your cast. Yep.
What did you do, baby?
I broke my arm
How did you do that?
on a trampoline.
On a trampoline? Oh my goodness. Is that at your house?
No.
It won't be now.
She was at one of those Jump City places for the day before her birthday after we got done at the zoo. And then
no, that is
she
not the
fell
best
the wrong
birthday
way.
present. I'm
Nope.
so sorry, baby.
She's got type 1 diabetes, so she's a huge trooper, but it makes her
Oh,
bones a
girl.
little bit weaker than usual. So she got a little bone break, but she's okay, right?
I'm so glad and it's purple. That is the best color for a cast.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have already drawn it?
Not yet.
I think
No,
you need
she wants me to paint on it.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of scared to mess it up because it's so nice right now with all the glitter and stuff all on it. You know what I mean?
I can see it looks like it's got white glitter or pink glitter on there.
Why don't you put it up for everybody?
Pink glitter.
Pink glitter is so
Then
pretty.
some blue and then some gold.
Oh, I love it.
Can't really tell.
I really like it. That's a fancy cast.
So I gotta ask you, Violet, while I got you here, which one of these covers is your favorite right here? Just point and let me know.
That one.
That one?
Yeah.
That one right there.
Yeah.
Get out of here right now.
It was nice to meet you, Violet.
Wrong, ladies and gentlemen. It's that one right there. Just kidding. I love you. Okay.
Oh, she's so cute. How old is Violet?
She's just turned 7 last Saturday. So
Aww.
yeah, we got her a bunch of presents and stuff, and then I made her a cover artist, a professional cover artist for her birthday.
Nice.
She got a Jengar and Shred cover, and there's 10 of them that have been printed. And then we actually sold one of them. I gave her all the profits from them.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
pretty
awesome.
cool. She and here's the thing is now, see here this is what killed me in my entire life. For the first 4 years of me trying to do this, like I was just trying to get work, trying to get work, trying to get work, couldn't do it because I wasn't good enough yet, and I knew I wasn't good enough yet, and that was okay. But the thing was, is I wasn't going to stop. I was going to keep trying and trying and trying. And in the back of your head, you're like, this is all I want. You know what I mean? All I want is this right here. So it's so much pressure. You know what I mean? While you're trying to achieve it. And then when you finally achieve it, it's like the weight is just completely like lifted off your shoulders and you can live your life. I never wanted her to have to go through that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So if she ever did want to follow in my footsteps one day, she's already published and printed, and she doesn't have to fight the politics to get it or something like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's not just because she's a great artist now, like she's already got it, so she's good to go. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not about great art, sometimes it is about politics. And I'm just saving her from that crap. You know what I mean?
I think what that does is it gives her, I mean, what an inspiration and a sense of accomplishment. And that's got to make her feel really good. When you were talking about her doing a cover, Ruben Rojas's little girl, she was 10. She did a stretch goal for me for Naughty Fairies 4. So she drew the dragon as one of the stretch goal stickers. And she was so excited because that's what she wants to do. She wants to be an illustrator. I paid her for it. She got free stickers. That kid was over the moon. And I think what it does for kids is it really helps inspire them because they feel that sense of accomplishment. They've done it. They've been there.
Yep.
And like you said, it makes it easier to move forward because it's like, oh, that part's already done. You know, and starting them off early. I see so many kids at the cons drawing stuff. I always buy one of their drawings.
Absolutely.
I have tons, like Ryan Kincaid's sons.
I was actually about to bring this up right now. Ryan Kincaid's son was sitting right
Yeah.
next to me at if we were in Kansas, and I'll never forget. I walked over there, and he was drawing a Captain America, and I don't believe he had ever sold anything before this. This
Yeah.
was the first time he had sold a piece, and I had bought it for $2. It's still in my living room, and I told him, I was like, you know, just listen to your dad, and one day you're going to be better than all of us. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the truth is if they do start early, they're going to be way better. You know what I mean? Way better.
They're being exposed to art all the time and encouraged. And I think just encouraging kids makes a difference. Patrick Fitch was at one of the cons and his daughter Zoe was drawing. And I bought one of her pieces and she was so excited because I forget what she said she was going to buy. I want to say it was like roller skates or something, but she was drawing to save up money to buy something that she wanted, which I thought was totally awesome. So, you know, as grown-ups, we kind of forget sometimes what it is to be a kid and to have those people believe in us and that magic that happens. So good on you.
Well, I mean, you know, it was out of the box thinking she's got every toy she could possibly want. I've bought her a guitar already. I mean, the chick is 7. Like, she's literally got everything. Like, there's nothing she doesn't have, and all she does is play on the iPad anyways. So it's like these are novelty toy items that she gets to stare at while she watches the iPad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I was like,
flatting.
give her something new. You know what I mean?
Teach her
Give
to
her something
flat.
different.
There you go.
So that was her. That was all our Kickstarter promotion talk. Always good to bring the star of the show of the Mayhem show at the end. She doesn't make too many appearances. She made an appearance on Christy Kai's show, and then she made an appearance with you on here. So
Well, I feel very special.
you should. You should. That's the
She's
most I'll probably
very-
get to talk to her all night too. So
Yeah.
she'll run off and watch the iPad now or something like that. One more video I'm gonna share here because this is the last time I'm probably gonna share it, and that is Jamie Kennedy from Scream
This
and
one
Malibu's
keeps me
Most
going.
Wanted. This
I'm
one,
just thinking about it, and I've thought about it so many times, and it just cracks me up all by myself.
this guy right here. I swear to God.
Yeah.
What's up? It's Jamie Kennedy.
We have a new hilarious comic book coming out called Hell Pug and Velocock.
Okay, I gotta pause the video right here for just a second. Okay, Wendy, you spelled Velocicock on your post a couple days ago, and I couldn't get on to you about it because I was banned. But you spelled it Velocock, and I know you did it subliminally because of this shit right here. I know it.
Yep. It was my homage.
Totally makes sense.
Have you heard about Hell Pug and Velocock? Velocicock? Hell Plug and Velocicock. Come on, this isn't. It's half Velociraptor, half butt plug. I mean, half cock. Hell Pug is Lilith, and she's Lucifer's puppy. This is from Russ, McLean, and Ed. Mark, what the hell? How do you even come up with this shit? Is this real? This is like a fake one. All right, I'll leave it, but you can go long and edit it. Because I just wanted you to see that part. Hey, what's up? This is Jamie Kennedy, and I just want to let you know there's this great new comic book called Velociraptor Velocicock. Half Velociraptor, half cock. It's incredible. It's in a limited run right now. It's going to be an NFT. Velocicock. Velociraptor butt plug. It's a lot going on. Ed, Russ, McLean, Mark. Whew. Some of those late night brainstorms. Congratulations. Great book. It's going to be huge.
So first off, I am not offended by this at all, Brett, because I will first off and let you know, I might not be able to pronounce too many things, but that guy is fucked up right there. I have actually seen him at his live comedy shows, and he does not act that bad. But that was hilarious. He couldn't read for a little bit there, and he wanted to go back and do the thing over again, and he actually did it worse, which made it even better. Pronunciation lessons from Mark. Hey, at least Brett likes me, right? You think this guy wouldn't like me as much as he rags on me, but we're good buddies. I love Brett, man. Yeah, it is crazy. It's some crazy shit for sure, man. That's one of my favorite videos. Probably the best cameo video we'll ever have for advertisement ever. Well, I mean, Wendy, it's been a great night tonight for both our Kickstarters. Since we've been doing the show, I've watched the numbers rise for both of our Kickstarters tonight, which was kind of the goal. I thought a show like this would bring out our fans, and it did. That's awesome. That was the big goal for tonight, ladies and gents.
Thank you guys. Thank you all for supporting both projects.
Absolutely. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for supporting both projects. This toast is to you, gentlemen, especially you, Brett Akumura. My man. Guys, you have... Wait, hold on. We got one more. What? I had to let that make the show, guys. Mike says, this has been a blast. Thanks for so much for this great show. Thank you guys for watching the Mayhem show with Mark May. We have done 11 episodes now in the last 13 days. That is absolutely insane, guys. It's absolutely insane. Please keep coming back and watching, because you guys are the backbone of what makes us want to do stuff like this. Without you, it's just me talking to a microphone in a wall-filled room. So, Wendy,
Yes.
anything else to say to the wonderful fans out there tonight, or anybody watching at home?
if you haven't checked out either one of the projects, our links should be attached to the video. Go check us out. Both of us have, you have catch-up tier, so you can get book 1 on yours, correct?
Not on this one. So you guys will need to message me on Facebook to catch up for Help Hug and Velocicock. We are not offering any 3-packs on this one. I want you to focus solely on the new book because you can message me for the old inventory. Let's see.
That's how you get the other books.
That's right. And I wanted you guys to watch this one more time. We did play it at the beginning of the show. It's one of Wendy's favorite videos of all time, she's told me, and I trust Wendy, so I'm pretty sure that she's correct.
Well, who's the big bad boss? I'm the big bad boss. And my name is Hellput, talk a lot of shit when I walk. I just walk around with a bad mood. My attitude, that's bad too. If the queen said I'ma bust a move, if you cross her, I'ma bust you too. Lilith said I gotta go away to find a husband and my daddy, yeah. On a special mission, I complete the mission, always ready for a battle, eh? Find Lucifer, then bring him back. Think I gotta jump on where he hiding at. But first I gotta move the queen to a safer place where ain't nobody ragged at. That's a 10-4 buddy Roger.
That's a 10-4 buddy. Roger that. Why aren't you playing? Jeez. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that video was just...
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're all good.
I was just going to say, if you're looking for back issues or some exclusive covers, you can find them at my Etsy store. It's Naughty Fairies. If you just search for Naughty Fairies, all one word, you can find us on Etsy.
Tell them about all your social media and where they can find you, Wendy.
You can find me at Wendy Steen Shaner on Facebook. On Instagram, it's Naughty Fairies. On Twitter, it's Naughty Fairies. On Facebook, I've got a couple different pages. I've got a closed group, which is NFSA, formerly known as Comic Art Groupie, because that's what I was before. And you can find me at the Naughty Fairies and Naughty Fairy Stripper Assassins. Both pages are on Facebook.
That's awesome. There you go, guys. If you're looking for Wendy, that's where you can find her. I want to show you something that I'm giving away in the Kickstarter to 5 lucky people.
Ooh.
So these coins are from the Northern Song Dynasty from China from the year 1050.
That
AD.
is so cool.
We have a few more that I'll show you here.
So one of those is going in my package, right?
It might. You have to pay me enough, and then I'll just sneak one in there. That's right, guys. You can actually message me to pay me off to put these in your package. No, I'm just kidding. That's not how this is going to work. You are randomly getting these guys.
I was going to ask you about this because I saw your post, but those are actual, real pieces.
So yeah, I'm a little bit of a collector. In a way, history is the biggest thing I like to collect. Everybody knew during the Jinkar campaign how big of a history buff I am because I was showing them all the fossils that I have. This right here, guys, is one more. And here's the thing: is when it comes to the history and stuff like these coins are awesome because the Song Dynasty during this time lasted about 300 years for that part, and it was like it's one of the coolest times in history actually because it's like the Three Kingdoms time. So if you've ever heard of that, which is really cool because these coins like signify like war basically. So and that's what Hellbringers is all about. So that's why these coins are actually little rewards for you guys in the Kickstarter. And right now we have, I think it's 55 backers, which means you guys have a 1 in 11 chance of winning one of those.
That is fantastic.
It's not bad. It's those are ancient Chinese coins, but I do have a few Japanese ones that I just got a couple days ago. And I'm thinking about maybe throwing them in on our next campaign. So we'll see. And there might even be a few Roman ones on the next campaign too. I just like, hooking it up. You guys, you know you're buying mythology and history and all that stuff when you're buying a Hellbringers book, because a lot of thought goes into the process of the story. It's not just made up stuff. I am throwing history at you guys a lot of the time. That's what I was actually going to be, Wendy, before I decided to do this. Was going to be a history teacher, and then I just kind of phased out and decided not to do it because I loved it so much. And then if I could be anything now besides a comic publisher or artist, I think it'd be a geologist. Like,
Yeah.
I love rocks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In college, as I was getting ready to transfer to my 4-year university, I'd taken a geology class, and I was like, how come I didn't take this sooner? I would have changed my major, but I was already going off to finish my degree, and I didn't change my major because that would have killed like everybody involved in me getting done. But yeah, geology is amazing.
Yeah, I love it too. We often go rock hunting whenever we can. We found a gigantic piece in it was like Netherland Lake. It was like 2 months ago, but it was just huge thing of black mica with pyrite in it and all this other stuff. And I'm just, how did I find this? Like, this is insane. Like,
That was cool.
I got my little hammer that I take out there sometimes and bang on shit and just see what I can find. You know what I mean? God, I love that stuff. So much fun. But
Let's see.
it's been really fun.
Wait. Brett has a question. He wanted to know which covers I got. So I picked up Sarah Frazetta's, and I picked up Steph Wilson's cover. So those are the two that I picked up.
Speaking of Steph, they said you might need to have Steph on the show soon. I've actually already invited Steph, so he has the opportunity to come on when it's good for me to be able to put up with his shit. So, just kidding. I love Steph. I love him. He can come on whenever he wants. He knows that. Steph, what was it? Friday? I think I actually tried to get him on last Friday. So, but I think next week or maybe this week might work for him. I know he does his live show every Thursday night.
Yep.
So you gotta kind of, let's see. Steph Wilson covers are a must buy. He can pronounce my name. I can pronounce your name for now. I might not be able to pronounce your name that night. So we'll see. Guys, anyways, you guys rock. Steph rocks. Brett, you rock. All you guys rock. Carrie Ann, let's see. Carrie Ann says, great show. Good night, everyone. Carrie Ann is amazing. She does all the colors for Steph's books, for his covers, and I love those. Let's see. Russell Allen says, hi, Wendy. You can also say bye, Wendy, because we're about to jump off here in just a second.
You missed all the good stuff, Russ.
He also says Stefano Papadopoulos is Wilson, which is fantastic. Let's see. Steph says, hi, Russell. They don't always show up on time. Just in time for the end of the show, Russell. Russ, don't let him give you trouble like this, man. See, that damn Steph. Tell you what, man. Coming on here, causing ruckus. MVP of the comment section. My man, Steph Wilson. Also a great cover artist like Mr. Brett Akumura, the legendary man himself. It's great to see you guys tonight. Well, Wendy, there's only one thing left to do. Do you know what that one thing left is? Take it easy, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all have a great night.
Okay.